What's going on YouTube? It's your buddy Will from the What's Up in the Sky 37 channel online at www.whatsupinthesky.com, and you are checking out another Curiosity Rover shot. This was from Saul's, what is it, 862, which has turned out to be pretty cool. It's got a lot of neat stuff on it. Here's how it comes directly from NASA. As always, I show you guys the let's see, let me back it up a little bit, show you the shot. Look at these like little circles here. There's all sorts of amazing stuff in this whole little, there's a couple photographs here in this whole series we're going to go through in the next couple of videos, and you're going to see some pretty amazing stuff. I think amazing stuff. Look at the perfect like sphere shape to this. It looks like it's got a little arm or something to it, and over here has it as well. Look at the sphere shape here that just repeats it, and it comes out here, and this piece looks to be something manufactured. Say, oh, manufactured. Then you keep moving up here, and look, you've got this almost a perfect round disc with something on top of it. See, look, these two follow each other, and I'm just looking at it with the NASA size. Let's see here. See if I can get my stuff back. Here we go. Let me put back on what I've enhanced real quick. Look at it. I mean, it's pretty amazing. That's a perfect 90-degree angle right there. It steps up a little bit, connects to something else. Look at the platform here for it. The platform, it actually sits, it follows the whole thing, whatever this is. This looks like something that's been dilapidated and destroyed a long time ago, but it looks crafted by the hands of something, especially with all of these the angles that are curved. I mean, this looks like it came out of Pumapunku or some tech shop for the of the past. It's just been sitting here on Mars, tossed up. There looked like there was some sort of cataclysm here. Like I say, in all my videos, something happened on Mars, and that tore that planet to pieces and just shredded everything on it. And that's what we see here, just shredded pieces of material. You're looking at metal, rocks, everything's been blown over with the Martian dust. And here's what NASA feeds us. And this is what we were supposed to believe Mars looks like. It's a picture that's been added the color. Look at the color. You can tell it's such the same color. And we know here, oh, we know from some old photographs from Viking and stuff that there's texture up in the top here. This is one color. There's no, like, if you go outside and take a picture, it's not just one color up above our atmosphere. And it's not the same here. I'm not saying this is all just one color too. There are some shading in it, but it's like they add a color over top of it. It's pretty easy to do. So when you do autocorrect the color, or when you do use it to sync it up to the Molly piece there on it, you get these colors beautiful like here on Earth. Now, whether that's the true bread and butter and the way Mars looks, I'm not sure, but that's sure the way we're going to look at it through our lenses here. Now, the top ones, you can see they're much different how I've got these out. What I've done is the first one I actually blurred first and then sharpened to get a lot of that noise out. See the noise in here? So we're going to be looking through the noise in some of them and without the noise in some. But check these pieces out up here. It's almost, it definitely looks shaped. The pieces around it, now check this out, seem to match it like they're part of it. Just a very interesting piece. Here there seems to be more just rounded off pieces. The whole area is pretty, like I said, it's pretty amazing. The here it is. Bam, I didn't make it. This stuff is there, and we're gonna look down here too. There's places all over here to look. Here, I forgot there's some other things. Up here, there's some stuff. So, I mean, there's a lot of good stuff in these. This is definitely one to download, and you don't have to go try and put in all those numbers. If you watch my videos, or if this is your first time watching my video, I always link in the description. Just click. If you're not on YouTube, down in the bottom right-hand corner, there's a YouTube button. Click it. It'll take you to my YouTube page to watch it. It'll come up right where we're at. All you have to do is click the description, and then you get to copy this picture for yourself. And if you go to my website, you can download a whole bunch of stuff. I put a bunch of these enhanced pictures up with everyone. So I figured if I'm going to do each picture, I might as well give you guys the goodies too. So I go through and I chunk out some of these really interesting anomalies that I think are interesting. And I put them up there for you guys to see in enhanced mode. So have at it, enjoy yourselves. That's why I do it. I tell you what, a lot of crazy stuff on Mars. Now check this. See, look in the middle of that circle right there. Tell me that's not interesting. It looks like, what does that? Metal here, worked metal. It looks like something like aluminum that's been worked, or who knows exactly what, but it looks to be worked. And if you see it, let's look at it in the other frames too, so you can see there it is in black and white. Beautifully sculpted. Oop. No, sorry, I'm trying to make you guys sick. I'm going back and watching some of my videos and really trying to say, gosh, I move around so much in them that when I stop moving, I even see stuff that I didn't even realize was there the first couple times. And when you let this is the piece where we first started here. Like when I let this stuff sink in, it's just amazing what's all over this picture. Like I said, you got these little things that look like wheels here, um, boxed pieces up here. Let's see. Of course, that little sphere here with these box pieces, this piece over here. Even up here, look up here, you've got like nice little curves and everything. Let me go back up to this piece so you can see them. That's what I love about when you take the blur to it. I learned that from a couple of my buddies on here. If you go to my channels recommended list, there's a whole bunch of us doing these videos. I recommend that you subscribe to everybody on their channels I support if you're interested in this stuff because they all do great work. And I try and list them, but every time I list them, I miss people, and I shouldn't be missing people. Check this out. Tell me these almost look the same from across from each other here. It just looked to be one side's buried in something. Um, like imagine this being the garage, right? You have to come up in the garage. This was just a piece of it. You'd have to drive something through. I see what I see. You see what you see. See, I like to look at this stuff with an open mind. I don't know what. This could just be twisted up rocks for all I know, and I do admit that. I see what I see. You see what you see. I say that all the time, just because I have a different past than you have, and I've seen different things than you've seen. So, not that anybody's seen something more different. I just equate these. I look at this as like a piece of art, and really, that's what that might even be what we're looking at. Who knows? Who knows what the reality of the situation here, and what we're really looking at, especially when it's been given by a piece of the government. We just don't know. We don't know what's authentic. This piece right here is definitely awesome. Check out this. This looks like almost like a badge shape to it with little pieces up on top of it that are connected to a piece up more. See that? I think that might just be sand falling down. Let's see if I can't use the other version. Pretty neat. I like it. Stay awake, guys. I like this stuff. I still can't believe that I'm up to like 500 some videos and you guys sit here and watch me going through pictures. I must say it's humbling. And so many people you send me the emails. It's been a great year. Definitely been a great year. So, all right. Check up here on the hill. Look at this. What in the world is that up there? Hopefully you guys can see that. It's just sitting there on this hill. It's got like a 90-degree structure here to it. It looks like it's pushed out from it. Here you've got this long cylindrical piece coming down from it. This is spherical. Almost looks like another one of those pieces that we have down here, but bigger. It's got piece coming through it. What do you guys think about that? It almost looks like it's something. It looks like it's built into the mountainside there, or the hillside, whatever you want to call it. That's not that big of a hill, I'd imagine, in the scheme of things for what we're looking at. But it's one thing with the scale on these rovers. We just never have a really good edge on scale. All right. So is there anything else I wanted to? I've seen so much on these. I already did this video like 3 times. I've had to erase it. I was watching the Super Bowl. I was trying to do it, and I just kept getting. I couldn't do it. It was a good game. I must say. Came down to the very end. Sometimes I think sports are fixed, but that's just me. Check this out here. It's just sheared off. It's sheared off. It seems to be. I don't know, guys. Maybe I'm wrong. But this has got some interesting pieces to it either way. Here's the sand coming down. It almost looks like water coming down how I have it here. Let's see that. See how it's dripping? Almost looks like water. But when you really look at it, it's just blur out blocks. It looks like they've been blurred out. Now, some people have emailed me and say that these little blur blocks, they're in there because the rover is, that's showing up in their videos and stuff like that. And I'm trying to replicate it too. So if I notice it more in video than in pictures, in the shadows. I see how this is in the shadows, but it's just too easy to say that that's it. They're supposedly taking pictures. I know that the rovers have full capacity to take video. We don't get many videos from it. That's very interesting that we don't. I know the bandwidth will be much more to use, but supposedly we've got a pretty big, a pretty good deep space network. And Maven just showed up, so I'm sure there's plenty of ways to get stuff back to Earth. This little piece here I never noticed. Check that out. It's a little rounded off. Now, Mars is either has the craziest rocks ever, or we're looking at something that's been blown up and just sitting here. The wheel, the stuff to me, this piece screams intelligent. Oh, I forgot to even show you guys over here. Look at this. I hope you guys stay with me for this thing. Sometimes I think these can get boring, but these are some great pictures. And the next one coming up is just as cool and shows some blatant NASA obfuscation. Tell me these don't look like stairs walking up or something, like a little shrine or something. Here you've got like a dolphin little piece coming up and over with the shadow under it. You can even see it. There's little eyes. Let me move it down off here. There it is in black and white. No, I'd say you can only see it so well, and I don't like to do faces, but there's definitely a face-looking thing right there. This whole thing could be faces, you know. Everybody sees something different. I bet you if you sat here and stared at this for a while, you'll see stuff. Now check this out. This is where I like to see stuff because it's running against the grain. It's not like if digital artifacts usually are like straight up or down, it seems. This is interesting. Look at that. It's got a 90, 90. There's a 90 there. It's like a T. Little circle here at the end. What are we looking at? Technology or old stones? What do you guys think? Here we've got a big circle piece. Check this out. And this is interesting because it all looks like it's all kind of connected together. Check that out. It comes out here and see how this piece behind it kind of rolls with it and curves with it. And you can see that it does. And then it comes out. Um, Here it kind of does the same thing too, and this piece looks to be shaped to it. Now, I might be wrong. That just might be the color impression. No, it looks like it, especially when you do that. Um, so they look to be shaped for each other. And so wherever it was at first, it looks like the pieces were together, and they ended up blown up and laying on its side apart. But how that happened, that's still to speculate. But and whether anything survived it, I definitely have seen enough things in 500 videos to say under my, you know, that there was civilization on Mars, absolutely 110% sure. Just these aren't all rocks, Some of these things, and I like to tend to, like I said, this is entertainment videos. I tend to over exaggerate things sometimes or push them, but you guys that watch my videos all the time understand what I do here. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get people to watch these. By making these videos, I'm trying to get people to download these pictures and look for themselves because when you look, you're going to see something totally different, but you're going to see something that's not natural. You're going to realize that you're not going to see exactly what I see, and that's the whole purpose of it. If you download the picture, all of a sudden you're going to be discovering things. It's amazing what's actually out there. And check this. I think we went over this piece already. Like I said, I've done this video so many times now, just trying with the football game going on. It's over now. I was so distracted during it. So, what do you guys think? Comment below if you guys see anything else I totally missed. Let me know. I'm sure there's some hundreds of things I missed here. It's going through this already. Look at that S like shape right there. It's backwards though. Let's see if that's in that piece too. Ooh, it gets really bad. Just the quality from this pictures on the mask cam have been horrible. Um, but stay tuned. Next couple ones are going to be pretty good. It's going to show some really blatant NASA obfuscation. I mean, as blatant as it gets. You can't miss it. Look at these, right? Look at the shaping of these. We've seen these from other angles. We've seen these looking at them from, I think, the other side. But check that out. It almost looks like a T-bone steak. So, all right, guys. Much love to you. What's up in the sky 37? whatsupinthesky.com. Check out that. We're going to have some good. Check out the article. Click on the article here. Check in the description. You'll see the enhanced version, all that good stuff. You can point them out for yourself. Peace. Thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video and have your annotations turned on, just click on the video below you wish to watch, or check out the whatsupinthesky.com website by clicking on it below.